Well, we got the first game that comes out for the Switch 2 that uses the mouse controls, and also Madden coming out as well. Let's take a look at those games and other new releases come out this week of August 12th, 2025. My name's Stefan. This is Parents Guide Gaming. If you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe.
The first game on the list is Echoes of the End. This got on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and PC. The rating is mature. Content descriptions, blood and gore, intense violence. Echoes of the End is a cinematic third-person action adventure set in the fantasy world of Amend. You play as Ryan, a Vestige born with ancient magic in a society that fears what it no longer understands. When her brother is abducted by a ruthless totalitarian empire, Ryan must embrace the very power she suppresses. Alongside Abram Finley, a haunted scholar, she uncovers a long-forgotten conspiracy that threatens to reignite an ancient conflict. Themes of trust, sacrifice, and redemption drive the deeply personal narrative across 10 crafted chapters. The next game on our list is Raw Raw Boom. This got on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and PC. The rating is teen. Content descriptions, violence. Raw Raw Boom is a fast-paced 2D beat-em-up and shoot-em-up hybrid. Earth has been overtaken by Zoe, a rogue AI originally created to solve climate change but is now bent on humanity's destruction. You and 3 friends form an all-female ninja space cheerleading squad tasked with reclaiming the planet, blending campy charm with a coming-of-age narrative as you battle hordes of robotic enemies. Now let's take a look at World War Z VR. This got on the Quest 3 NPC. The rating is mature, content descriptions, intense violence, and blood. World War Z VR is an upcoming single-player first-person VR shooter. It challenges players with the massive zombie swarms, up to 200 enemies on screen simultaneously. Players step into the boots of a new VR-exclusive protagonist, leading into a squad-based operations across the globe besieged by the undead. Missions adapt key moments from the original World War Z, such as defending a critical radio tower in Tokyo to protect a scientist whose research could yield a vaccine against the outbreak. Now let's dive into Dragon Drive. This comes on Nintendo Switch 2. The rating is everyone. Dragon Drive is an upcoming sports video game which centers on high-octane wheelchair basketball matches. Players compete in fast-paced 3-on-3 wheelchair basketball matches within a dark, neon-lit arenas. Each match pits 2 teams of 3 against each other, with the goal of outscoring opponents by the final buzzer. Dragon Drive leverages the Switch 2 Joy-Cons to mouse mode to mimic real-world wheelchair movements. Each Joy-Con controls one wheel, sliding both forward to propel the chair, while sliding a single controller turns it. Haptic feedback replicates different surfaces such as concrete through the vibration patterns, deepening the immersion. Now let's take to the field in Madden NFL 26. This comes on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch 2, and PC. The rating is everyone. Content descriptions, mild lyrics. EA Sports Madden NFL 26 is a football simulation game which players select from real-world NFL rosters to play games of footballs. Players can create and run plays, arrange playbooks, improve skills, and create and manage a franchise. The word damn and hell can be heard in a handful of songs. Now let's dive into Bendy Lone Wolf. This comes on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch, and PC. The rating is teen. Content descriptions, mild blood, and violence. Bendy Lone Wolf is an action game which players help 2 characters survive inside a haunted animation studio. From a top-down perspective, players traverse studio corridors, solve puzzles, and avoid traps and battle ink-like monsters. Players use melee weapons to defeat enemy creatures. Impact sounds, screen-shaking effects, and cries of pain highlight enemy encounters. Creatures emit black liquid when hit, leaving stains on the floor. The game depicts dramatic jump scare sequences as players are defeated and or captured by enemy hunters. One sequence depicts an enemy hunter dramatically stabbing an ink creature on the ground. And the last game on today's list with the full description is Off. This comes on Nintendo Switch and PC. The rating is teen. Content descriptions, blood, fantasy violence, and language. Off is a role-playing game which players assume the role of the batter on a mission to purify a pixelated world. From a top-down perspective, players traverse different zones and battle evil entities in order to purify each zone. Players engage in turn-based combat against enemy creatures, choosing actions from a menu screen. Brief blood splatter effects occur when the character performs attacks. Player characters also emit blood spurts when hit. Swear words appear in-game. And the rest of the games on today's list are also coming out, but no information was available.
Well, that's all the games out for this week. If you like the content, please subscribe. If you want to follow Parents Guide Gaming on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, and if you want to support the channel, please support us on Patreon. And thanks for watching.